Hey guys, this is Maxmel here. This is the intro of the video. I made the entire video and then I forgot to preface saying I know that this video has been highly anticipated by many of my friends for the last several months, and it's been a really long time coming, but I've finally crammed the editing time necessary in order to finally publish this, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm hoping you enjoy it as much as I have enjoyed it. Have a good day. See you later. Hey, this is Memke again. Okay. I'm here with a video on tips and tricks for voting in the next election. Now, if you, like me, live in Washington State and you vote for people, you must know that the Democratic caucus already passed by yesterday, and here's some of the things that I have written. So we have and these are just things that I've written down. So we have vote nimble, right? I don't know what that means. Be on your toes when you're voting. Just be really aware, right? There's things out there that can be really confusing, and you really just need to be on the top of your mental game, top of your mental capacity to vote. Take the path of least resistance is the next point that I've written down here. And then I have semicolon cigarette ashes. So, I guess if everyone else is like voting for like, if everyone else is voting for like Trump, you gotta vote for Trump. If everyone's voting for Bernie, vote for Trump anyways, because most people just vote for Trump. If you're unsure about your answer, you can pick C. This is a common tactic used in the education system. As a member of the education system, I have a thorough understanding that at least a good 1/4 of the time when you pick C, you'll get it right. Have a completely closed mindset. Now this is a very, very smart one. If anything, this is what you should probably take away most. Basically, you have your own mind, right? You have your mind, and when you think, you should really value what you think and not what others think, because what you think is what counts. You know what I mean? Anyway, so the closed mindset, that really matters. And so like, your opinion, yeah, your opinion matters. Okay. This next point, it ties into the whole path of least resistance thing. Circle jerk. Just really, if everyone's saying like, let's go Trump, let's go Bernie, then you gotta go with that. Sorry, I thought someone was talking. You gotta go with that. So, the circle jerk. Remember that. Here, I'm gonna close my window. Alright. Okay, circle jerk. Here I have a wavy line. And then I have a zigzag line. So, we can only assume what that means. The wavy line means keep it cool, zigzag line, keep it interesting, okay? Remember to breathe. That's another very important thing. That's one of the points I've written down. BR, again, simple acronyms you can use, right? VN, vote nimble. CA, cigarette ashes, okay? UE, right? If you're unsure, pick C. UE stands for uneducated. Closed mindset, YOM, your opinion matters. That's a good one. Family comes first. That's the next point that I've written down, right? Dynamic contrast. So like when you're playing music, you make the loud parts really loud, and you make the quiet parts really, really quiet. Okay? Remember your poop. It's this is something that I came up with a couple of weeks back. There's an order for things most important to least important in the world. The president, older people, organic foods, and then the last P is plants, parents, and piracy, and then I have a triangle written right next to that. Now I think that means something. We're on to the next point. I have a picture of a tuba, a skateboard, a flower, several circles with a line that has lines through it next to the circles, and then a bomb. Here's a, you can see it again, I think. Yeah, okay. And then, of course, never feel bad about not voting. It's okay not to show up. It's only the future of your country. It doesn't really matter, because like the country's always going to have a future anyways. If you don't vote, it's not like we don't have a future, right? Color outside the lines. They say, oh, you can only pick this or that candidate. This is the next point. Color outside the lines. If it makes you choose between one candidate or the other, don't be afraid to tell them, maybe let's get Jack Black instead. Let's have a guitar be president. You know, let's have like, I don't know, like a pen, like a ballpoint pen. That would be a cool thing to have as president. There's no penalty for guessing anymore. That's one I learned when I took the SATs. They changed the SATs. I'm sure they can change voting too. No penalty for guessing, right? They don't knock off points on the final score if you're like, I don't know what I want to choose. So that's good. Also, they changed it. The essay is optional now too. So again, if you don't feel like you have to write anything out on the final assignment. Alright. So next point, 10% rule. Okay. So there, and I might end up having graphics on screen, but I probably won't. Okay, so the 10% rule is basically when you have plants, right? Plants are producers of most of the world's energy. They get their energy from the sun, but only 10% of the energy from the sun that reaches Earth ends up being turned into plant energy. Now, when a cow eats plants, only 10% of plant energy turns into cow energy, right? And then when a human eats a cow, humans only retain 10% of the cow's energy. Therefore, it's smarter to just eat plants. Okay? Now, apply that logic to your voting. And then the last point, remember your selfie sticks. As this is Maxwell Memke. Stay tuned for next week's video.